Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising for the end of June going into July. Thank you so much for being here. Would you please like and subscribe, send me a comment, share the video. If anything resonates with you, it would really mean the world to me. So let's ask Spirit Guides and Angels, what can my beautiful Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising know for their highest and greatest good? Okay, we've got Get Creative. And what's this one? The Universe. Aren't those beautiful cards? So maybe there's some project that you're thinking about starting, or maybe you're a creative person. Creativity expresses itself in many different forms. It's not just singing, acting, dancing, painting. A person who starts a business, that's a creative person. They're literally creating a business. Or maybe you're pregnant, maybe you're having children and you're creating human beings. Creativity expresses itself in lots of different ways, and with the universe, this says that your project or whatever it is that you're creating, it's going to end up being a bigger success. It's going to end up reaching and affecting way more people than you'd even imagine. So that's a really good start, you guys. So what can my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising know for the end of June into July 2022 for their highest and greatest good? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising for the end of June into July 2022. So we have slow down to relax, break to enjoy the beauty around you. And I know, especially with creativity, you've got to take breaks. You can't force it. You know, if you're trying to force a project, a business, a baby, whatever it is that you're creating or working on or birthing into this world, there's times when we need to step back. We need to walk away from the computer, walk away from the drawing board, whatever it is we're working on, and allow those creative, intuitive sparks to hit us naturally. Ending the trauma, transform memories and symptoms. So maybe you're working on some creative project to help you get over, the end of a relationship or some other traumatic, hurtful, painful experience. And it doesn't just have to be an experience that's recent. It could be an experience from your childhood or from a long time ago. Yeah. And whatever this thing is that you're working on or that you're focused on, don't go into it thinking, oh, it's only going to be shown or it's only going to be relevant to a couple of people. No, imagine the whole world is going to get to see this thing that you're creating or birthing into the world. The whole world will be impacted in some way by this thing that you're working on right now. And let that inspire you. Speak out, communicate, and solve the conflicts. So communication is key. And maybe you've been keeping to yourself. Maybe you haven't been communicating how you're feeling. Maybe you've been keeping a project or an idea to yourself. And there's definitely a time and a place for that. But with communication, speak out. There's something that needs to be said. It's a conversation that needs to be had. Maybe you need to speak your mind. Maybe you need to be a little bit more vocal. Or maybe that's part of the creative project that you're working on, or the creative, thing that you're putting your attention on right now is all about communication. And we get High Honor. So this is a card about respect, dignity, a person that's noble, that takes the higher road, and maybe you're a hero, or maybe you're dealing with someone like this that's very respectable, very honorable, they stand up for what they believe in and they don't waver. Someone who's got amazing integrity, someone who's the real deal. Maybe you're being honored, or you will be honored, or given some kind of reward or prize for this thing that you are creating. So spirit guides and angels, what can my beautiful Scorpio viewer, sun, moon, and rising know for their highest and greatest good? This one just wants to pop out. The Wheel of Fortune. Spirit guides and angels, for my Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising viewer, what do they need to know for their highest and greatest good? The Wheel of Fortune talks about unexpected changes, the cycles of life, that the only constant in this world is that everything changes, you know? Nothing stays the same. And maybe there's some big change, or maybe there's some changes that have happened recently that you're feeling a little uneasy about. You may be feeling guarded. You may be feeling unsure. But the Nine of Wands tells us that it's been a long road and you're almost there. Don't give up now. You've got this. And yes, it's been painful and you've been bruised and battered along the journey, but you're almost there. You are almost ready to complete a cycle in your life, complete a chapter. Wow. And just as I said that, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse coming out with the World. Yes, you are completing some major phase or cycle or chapter in your life, whether it's graduating college or getting married, having a baby, you know, leaving the single life. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse can be a very single, solitary, self-sufficient energy. So maybe you've been single for a while, or maybe you're just not single anymore. Maybe you recently got into a relationship, or, you know, with the two nines coming out, that's a very like single, solitary energy. And they're also right on the edge of 10. And 10s are major completions, end of a cycle, which leads to a brand new beginning. So with the Wheel of Fortune and the World, this is an unexpected change that might be happening in the near future. Maybe it's expected or maybe it's not. But the main thing is it's a really big shift or change that is going to be really great news. It's a really good cycle or chapter or thing that you are completing, and it will be successful. Wow. Let's get one more. Spirit guides and angels for my beautiful Scorpio. And you're a Scorpio, so you know all about change and endings and new beginnings. You're represented by the Death card, which is the biggest change transformation card that there is. So you're very familiar about the fact that nothing stays the same in this world, in this life. Things are always shifting and moving and changing. And maybe that makes you nervous. Maybe you don't want things to change. Or maybe you do. Maybe you're excited about it. It's too many. Now, the Nine of Pentacles tells me that you've reached a certain level of success so far. And maybe you haven't reached the level of the success that you had hoped. But especially with the slow down to relax, the Nine of Pentacles is someone that works very hard and is enjoying the fruits of their labor. She's in her garden. She's worked very hard to plant those seeds, and they're blooming, and she's able to pick the vegetables and whatever else she's growing. She takes time to relax and enjoy the fruit of her labor. She feels very confident, stable, secure. She's very hardworking, and maybe I'm describing you, but with it in reverse, there's some feeling of insecurity, or maybe you don't have the best work-life balance, or maybe you are resisting slowing down to take a break because you feel like you just got to keep going. You're almost there and you're afraid to slow down and you don't want to lose your momentum. And we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this could be you feeling a lack of confidence, a lack of power, a lack of drive and motivation, maybe a lack of inspiration with all of this creativity stuff coming out. The Queen of Wands is the queen of inspiration and creativity. And so maybe you're feeling a lack of inspiration, a lack of drive or motivation. Maybe you're feeling exhausted because you've worked so hard and you're so close and you know you're not going to give up now. But you need a break. I think this is saying you need a break. You're You've been maybe burning the candle at both ends, and wow. Spirit guides and angels, what's coming in for my Scorpio in July? Sun, moon, and rising. What's coming in their direction for July? What do they have to look forward to? What do we need to know for their highest and greatest good? What's coming in July? Okay, so we got the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. You got a lot of pentacles so far. So it's definitely pertaining to a creative project or something you're working on at work. Anything in the 3D world where you're investing your time, your energy, your money, your hard work, your dedication. Three of Pentacles, maybe you're working with a team of other people. Maybe this could be your job or your school or some project you're working on with other people. People that are like-minded, people that share similar goals and values as you, and each are able to contribute. And you might even be receiving some recognition for your work, what I suspect is some much-deserved recognition. But you may have a point in the near future where you're reconsidering, what I'm doing, is it working for me? Is it producing the results that I had hoped? And maybe you're considering the people that you're working with. Maybe you're thinking about teaming up with some new people. You're considering doing a new project, or just reconsidering what you've been investing your time and energy into, and whether it's turning out the way you had hoped, and whether it's getting the result that you had hoped. So for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Oh my goodness. More pentacles, you guys. So you might be an earth sign, or you might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups. So we've got 2 5s. Yeah, so 3, 5, 7, 9. Something about odd numbers. Maybe they're synchronistic to you, and you might be seeing a lot of odd numbers. That might be a sign or a symbol from your spirit team that you're on the right track, that they're supporting you, that everything's going to be okay. But in the near future, you might be experiencing a situation where you're experiencing some kind of loss or disappointment, some kind of lack. Maybe you're feeling regret or sadness or disappointment over the way that something turns out. Maybe you're feeling like you don't have all the resources like you thought you were going to have. But I just get this sense of like disappointment and regret. And this could be someone that you're dealing with, or it could be you. But let's ask Spirit Guides and Angels for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What advice do you have for this near future situation that's got them feeling regret, sadness, lack mentality? How can we circumvent these circumstances for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What do they need to know? Ace of Cups. Yeah, follow your heart. Follow your intuition. Take a break to fill up your own cup, whether that's, getting your exercise or doing some meditation or doing something that's fun or feels good to you. What advice does my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising need to know? We've got the Empress in reverse, so maybe you're overgiving, maybe you're overextending yourself to the people around you, taking care of what other people need more than what you need, because if we don't take care of what we need, we're not going to have much to give other people anyway. And I think, you're very smart and wise, and you know that, but we all need to be reminded at times. The Five of Swords says maybe there's a conflict you're having with someone else. Maybe someone hurt you or was just being selfish and self-centered. And this could be with the Lovers. It could be someone that you're very close to that's just kind of stabbed you in the back and kind of took you by surprise. But with the Four of Swords in reverse, maybe you're on a break. Maybe you guys aren't speaking to each other. Or maybe a break is what's needed to reset the balance and to kind of clear out your energy field and to kind of give you some peace and serenity and bring back your strength and confidence. So we've got 2 major arcana coming out in the advice. This is all about loving yourself, putting yourself first, and no, it's not selfish. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, who is going to? At the end of the day, we are responsible for our own well-being. And for some of you, maybe someone's been leaning on you a little bit too much. Or maybe you're just dealing with someone that doesn't know how to fill up their own cup and is leaning on you to give that love and support and encouragement, and you're feeling a little bit drained. A break is needed. Some time and some space from this person or this situation would be really beneficial at this time. So, Spirit Guides and Angels, for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, let's wrap this up with some advice. Spirit Guides and Angels, for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what advice can really benefit them at this time? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What advice would be for their highest and greatest good to help them navigate this situation that they're dealing with? So we have Treasure Island. The law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains are the sharing of good fortune. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You've uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of those golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light the way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. Your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need, but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is a time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured this partnership will bring you the greatest gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. At this time, you can be confident the success is yours. Your ideas are all hitting the mark, and you're in a true manifestation period when you will see evidence of the seed of prosperity you planted in the past. The appearance of this card in a reading indicates that your dreams and aspirations align with concrete signs of prosperity in the world of form. This is a very auspicious and fortunate time for business. Creative projects will flourish as inspiration strikes. Share your wealth with others too. Generosity and gratitude should lead you now. Poverty consciousness is a sense of not enough. Cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you've acquired, so you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunity to expand? You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim it. I love how that talked about abundance, because clearly we've got a lot of pentacles on the board. There is something you have been working very hard and diligently towards over a long period of time. You've invested the sweat equity, the time, the energy, the money, the resources. You have put in the time and the work. And it also mentioned creative projects and inspiration. And you know, the Queen of Wands is here. She's the Queen of inspiration. So that inspiration, it's like it's just on the tip of your tongue. It's just outside you. But maybe there's somebody in your life that is threatened by your success, or is threatened by you expanding and growing and going to the next level. Maybe they don't want you to leave them behind. And so, you know, obviously trust your intuition if that applies to you or not. But anyway, I hope you got something out of that message. Please like and subscribe and comment. Please leave me a comment. I would so love to see that. And until the next one, take care.